Hi, I'm Carmen Chammas. I'm your astrologer. Today I will talk about Friday, the 27th of December. Today the moon is in Scorpio. It stays in Scorpio till 8 p.m. Universal Time, which means that till 8 p.m. Universal Time, which is around maybe noon or in the morning if you're watching me from the Americas, or maybe it can be like it's already Saturday morning if you're in Australia. So this is when the moon will be in Scorpio. After that, the moon moves to Sagittarius. Okay, so how's it going to be for all signs? Knowing that the water signs are in perfect situation. We're talking about Cancer, we're talking about Scorpios, we're talking about Pisces, also Virgos and Capricorns. They can be in a good position, and we're talking also about Sagittarians, who can feel a little bit kind of a bit maybe frustrated or kind of disappointed or kind of bored while the moon is in Scorpio. But then things change dramatically, positively, when the moon moves to your sign. We have an opposition from the moon to Taurus, so this can make it a rough day, probably, not necessarily, and squares going to Aquarians, and also going to, let me see, Scorpios, okay, and no, excuse me, going to Aquarius, okay, right? Taurus, there's an opposition from the moon. We have a square from this moon to Leos and also to Aquarius. So basically, this is it. Let's break down this day. Aries, definitely, it is a fine day. It gets better and better when the moon reaches Sagittarius. So definitely, this can be a nice day and a bit busy, kind of a little bit demanding, but I think probably because it's a Friday and there's a kind of a hustle because of the holidays, it can be a bit busy, but quite good. As for Taurus, of course, the opposition of this moon to your sign can generate some kind of anxiety or maybe some kind of random reactions. What you have to do is take it easy, stay away from trouble. Definitely things will get easier gradually till the moon reaches Sagittarius. And as I said before, it will be a great Monday and Tuesday, so don't rush anything and don't ruin anything in the meantime. Gemini, the moon in Scorpio definitely gets or sends better vibes than the moon in Sagittarius. So if you have things to do, like you still need to make it up to your loved ones, you still need to catch the train, you still need to wrap things up, you have to plan this while the moon is in Scorpio. After that, you take it easy and try to mingle, mix and mingle in a kind of a flexible way, okay? This is the best way for you to spend this Friday. Moving to Cancer. Cancer, this is a beautiful moon. It encourages you, it empowers you, it helps you to get things done, to get what you want. When the moon moves to Sagittarius, there will not be that kind of big push, but you will be fine. Hopefully you wrap things up while the moon is in Scorpio. The moon in Sagittarius can attract a lot of work, and they will extend all over the weekend. As for Leo, so Leo, this moon in the 4th house, forming a square to your sign, can attract some extra chores, extra tasks, and maybe you would feel a little bit kind of exhausted or kind of, let's say, impatient with so much work, with you having to do almost everything. But believe me, things will be quite better. You will enjoy your time when the moon moves to Sagittarius, and you will have a nice long weekend after that. But because planet Mars is near your birthday, please be careful if you were born between the 26th and the 28th of July. Virgo with the moon in Scorpio, this definitely should be a very active, very beautiful, very efficient day. When the moon passes to or moves to Sagittarius, you may experience some kind of a nostalgic desire or wish to stay on your own or to enjoy a nice evening. So in the meantime, try to make the best of the moon in Scorpio, get things ready, wrap things up, and then enjoy a nice, quiet, maybe a nice time with quality time with your family. Libra, I like this day, whether the moon is in Scorpio or in Sagittarius. Things are quite happy. Things are not bad. Don't take it personally or personal. Things will be quite fine. And you will be kind of interested more and more during the day. Of course, the energy of the moon in Sagittarius is quite interesting. It opens new chores, new possibilities, new opportunities, and new kind of seeing things. So it's going to be very interesting, especially it's going to be a long weekend with the same kind of energy, so you will enjoy. As for Scorpio with the moon in your sign, definitely this is a big plus. Nothing can stand in your way. You seem to know exactly what you want. And I think this is a very happy day for you. Everything seems to coordinate, to be coordinated, you know, everything all in sync with your wishes. With your intentions. So try to have the right intentions and everything will come true. Follow up with your dreams and don't give up. Don't give up. Moving to Sagittarius, so things are on a slow fire, but everything will be quite more than fine when the moon reaches your sign at 8 p.m. Universal Time. This is when, like, all the bells, you know, start ringing, you know, everything moves, everything is gorgeous, everything's beautiful, and you will be in a different kind of on a different cloud, let's say, on different level, higher level, and you will feel this gradually. You will sleep well, maybe late, because you're kind of happy, and this will be the same story for the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Let's move now to Capricorn. So Capricorn, try to get things done before 8 p.m. Universal Time. Dedicate the rest of the time, rest of the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, to relaxing and to paving the way for some extra, for some I'll say celebrations, extra celebrations coming on, waiting for you on Monday and Tuesday. Okay, so in the meantime, you have till 8 p.m. Universal Time to get things done, to make things happen. After that, enjoy till Monday dawn. Okay, and that's when the fiesta begins. Okay, and that's when 2025 begins. Moving to Aquarius. So Aquarius, this is kind of a tricky day, a tricky morning. The moon in Scorpio is tense because the sun is not helping, and we have all the things that I talked about, oppositions and squares. So the least efficient time, the least lucky time is that till 8 p.m. Universal Time. After that, things get easier, things get a bit more interesting and more rewarding, and you will have some kind of beautiful time till dawn, Monday dawn. After that, it's kind of a plain mode. So you have to be careful. If you have plans to do, plan accordingly. Moving to Pisces, so it's a beautiful moon. This moon in Scorpio is quite helpful and quite insightful and quite really very, very friendly. It's a loyalty thing. From the zodiac. So this is what you should do, actually make things happen. You have till 8 p.m. Universal Time if you want really to wrap things up. After that, you should make plans, easy plans, or let someone lead the way and you just enjoy the ride. Don't look for trouble. You don't need that at all, not you, Pisces. Let's wrap it up with born on the 27th. It should be a very important year, quite lucky, quite interesting, quite full actually of possibilities, of opportunities, of great opportunity. Doors would open. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but this is the case. So you have to be ready for it. And maybe you should expect some nice surprises around June, July 2025. Beautiful. Wishing you all the best. See you tomorrow. Enjoy. Bye bye.